Well, hello, here we are at the bench once again. Now, I want to show you another addition to the Tory factory range, this time in their Cyberpunk. I found them because I was looking around for some sci-fi bits and pieces for a diorama, and I came across Tory. But of course, if you have a look at their site, they have a whole range of different items. But what I want to show you today is something in their Cyberpunk range, which I'm going to have on the store probably as you watch this. Now, what I'm talking about is these guys. What they've done is create an Android sheepdog, or at least an Android dog, if you like, in 132nd and also in 124th. Very interesting, I thought. I'd never seen anything like that before, and it sort of sparked my interest because of obviously the sci-fi and sort of fantasy stuff I tend to do, particularly things like post-apocalyptic mecha, that kind of thing, which I'm always very interested in sort of getting hold of. So I hadn't seen these before at all. Let's have a look at the 124th because it'll give us a little bit more detail we can have a look at, and we'll have a look at the 135th as well. So let's have a look at this guy. So get some instructions which are there, pretty straightforward. So let's have a look at these guys. Oh, in fact, that's just a note about 3D parts. Actually, the instructions are in this little baggie here. Right, so pretty straightforward. It's like basically four legs, but there you go. If you do need some help putting these together, there it is. So let's have a look at the dog itself. So you bring that as close to the camera as I dare to keep him in focus. So you can see lots of surface detail, which is very nice indeed. There he is. Yeah. So the way they modelled this, lots of panel lines, which is very nice indeed. On at this scale, 1/24th, they're very well defined, which is good to see. Let's have a look at a leg or two. Yeah, they are also well defined. I think with an interesting paint job and a pin wash to pick out the panel lines, this guy will look very nice indeed. Let's say from the top you can kind of see what you get for your Android sheepdog. So that's the 124. Let's have a look at the 35th. Let's see how the two to compare. Now, of course, this one is substantially smaller. In fact, they put the whole thing on one build plate. So let me bring that to the camera. So that's it. This is the 1/35th scale version. There's his legs. There you go. So what I would say at this scale, it's a pretty good reduction from the 24th. Absolutely. You can still see panel lines. You can still pick those out really well. What I'll probably do is go in and make some of these panel lines a little bit deeper and more pronounced. So when the pin wash goes on, it's got something to key into. But at this scale, that's a very interesting. My mind's thinking, there's several ways I could use this in some of my sort of sci-fi dioramas and also some very interesting vignettes. I'm thinking of a couple of figures which I'm thinking of, and a base which I've got. This could be ideal. So that is your choice. That's the Android sheepdog, as Tory call this guy, in 1/24th and 135th. I say it's an interesting idea. I hadn't seen this kind of thing before. I've seen sort of robot dogs as we I guess as we understand them today, the stuff that's coming out of Boston Dynamics, those dogs, I've seen those in trade shows, wondering about, which is very disconcerting, to be honest. But not an actual Android, a dog, which is very interesting. So that could be an interesting one for your dioramas. So that's the Android sheepdog in 135th and 124 from Tory Factory. That should be available on the store right now. As usual, any questions, any queries, do come back to me, and of course, keep on modeling.